Hey, everybody. Happy full moon Libra. I'm coming to you again with another channeled meditation to celebrate and bring in the intensity of this full moon. So, which full moon are we celebrating today and what does it mean for us? Today is the Libra full moon with a partial eclipse. Now, Libra is guided by Venus. It's ruled by the planet Venus. So it's about relationships and love. It's represented by the scales, which is talking about the balance of life. And especially in this time with the energy of the eclipse, it's going to bring up a lot of energy and a lot of mixed emotions and mixed experiences. And it's our job as souls to recall that this is not all that's real. It's not about the physical body, it's about finding that balance of spirit and humanity. We are divine beings having a human experience, and finding that balance and that calm, that sense of peace in these very, very turbulent times is a challenge at the best, the best of days. But today, with the Libra eclipse, it's also asking you to release relationships and things that are making you unbalanced, that are keeping you outside of that calm. So the full moon is the time of endings. It is not the time of new beginnings. This is not the time where we want to manifest something, because with the eclipse energy, it's a really turbulent time. Energy is shifting very quickly. So you don't want to put your manifestations out into the world right now, but you do want to take advantage of this time to release, to go within, to take peaceful moments, to relax, to find that inner harmony. So I pulled a couple cards before we go into the meditation, just to ask the universe, what was it that we should really focus on right now at this time? And the cards that I got were traveling. So for the next 8 months, we're going to be traveling very, very quickly. It's talking about this turbulence. It's like climbing Everest. It's this journey that looks very, very perilous and very hard to do. And it's all uphill. But at the top of the journey, you can see this beautiful light. And it's guiding us, it's pulling us forward. It's saying, even though this looks like it is a very, very challenging experience, and it is, to the human element of it, of us, the spiritual element of us is not only going to launch us forward, but is guiding the way. The next card, and these two cards are actually related. So the Rebel, this is a court card. So this is, and this deck has even more powerful meaning. So it's talking about that not following. This is not the time to be followers. Hard stop. This is the time for us to go within, say what feels right for us, what is the right move for us, and do that. This is a time for us to stop believing what we hear, believing what is told to us, believing what we read, and start believing what our heart is telling us is true. Because there's so much information in flux and emotions and everything else swirling around us right now. It's like living in a tornado 24/7. And we've become so conditioned to deal with this much noise that we're having a hard time hearing ourselves think. So this Rebel, and it very much reminds me of the rooster, which is the first sign in the Chinese zodiac. You can see he's got these chains down around his ankle, but they're broken. So these chains that you've been feeling that have been weighing you down, this just myriad of information and emotions, and especially for those who are sensitive and carrying the emotions of others, it's an incredibly overwhelming time. This is the time to recognize that you are not lashed down, especially during this time of travel and going through this. This is going to feel like a solitary journey for each and every one of us, because we have to be rebels in and of ourselves. We're not going to rebel as a group and change the system. That's just really not how it's going to work on a spiritual level. This is a spiritual journey, which is in its essence a soul journey, a solo journey of the soul. We meet people and we support each other, and we can even walk together at times, but each of us is on our own path. So it's talking about this journey and this rebel breaking out of these bonds and returning to a sense of innocence. And what this card means to me is not innocence in the sense of naive. This is not the beginning of a tarot deck, which has the Fool. This is the yogi. This is the master. This is the innocence of connection with all that is around us. This is the reminder of that soul journey that we're on, that balance that Libra brings with this full moon, connection of the human self with the spiritual self and all that is around us, the animal kingdom, the planet's kingdom, the other light beings that are here to help with the planet. So it's really breaking out of that illusionary shackle that we have, rebelling out of the status quo of the 3D and even 4D world, and returning to our true essence. And the bookends of this, I only pulled 4 cards, is the other bookend is intensity. So this traveling that we're going to be doing over the next 8 months is going to speed up and become more and more intense. And I know this is an election cycle from several countries right now, including in the US where I am. So an 8-month travel cycle definitely tracks with our election and the fact that it is going to become more intense. So where we need to hold space is within. We need to hold on to our spiritual selves during these turbulent times, because the 3D world is going to feel really out of balance. But as souls, as divine beings, we have the power to pull ourselves out of that, because even the whirlwind, even that tornado is an illusion. It's not real. None of this is real. The conscious mind, our group consciousness, has laid out this time as an opportunity for our souls to grow. So looking at that, understanding that this is going to be an intense time for all souls, what can we, as our individual rebels, our individual masters, learn during these times? What can we release now with the energy of the Libra eclipse so that we don't continue those patterns in the future? Because during turbulent times is also a time of immense opportunity for growth. The most troubling and turbulent times in our lives is when we have the opportunity to ground and grow the most. So this next 8 months is going to be like a master course for all souls. Consider this your graduate course. We're all going to get a PhD, an MA, some heightened level certificate for going through these next 8 months of trials and tribulations. So ground into this energy. Look at it as a soul would look at it. And with that in mind, let's settle into our space. We're going to open up a sacred circle, and we're going to channel in a meditation that will help to bring in the energy of Libra and all that is encompassed at this time. So go ahead and close your eyes. Settle into your chair or into your bed. Rest with your palms open. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out. Breathe in, pulling that air all the way down into your belly, letting it expand like a balloon. and out. Continue to breathe in, focusing on the feel of that air as it moves into the lungs, down the spine and into the belly, and then back out. We are going to begin this meditation by opening a sacred circle. We're going to call in the element of the north, of earth, the animal and plant kingdom. We call in your energy now. We ask that you connect with us and ground us into this moment. We call in the energy of the south, water, the element that flows through every particle of our beings, through the planets, through the air. We ask that you connect with us, that you send these particles of light through every molecule of water, refreshing and cleansing our souls. We call in the element of the west, of air, the intellect and wisdom of all ages. We ask that you connect with us now, that you fill us with your wisdom and light. And we call in the element of the east, of fire, the element of passion and action. We ask that you connect with us, that you burn away all ties that no longer serve us, enabling us to move forward with grace. We call in the power of the above, of the light beings here to help with the ascension, of the angels and archangels, ascended masters, all other beings of light across this planet. We ask that you connect with us, that you share your wisdom and light. You help us to feel connected to our home, to our true selves, and to our missions here on this planet. Call in the powers of the below, Mother Earth, the divine soul Gaia, who agreed to shelter us and hold us on this journey. We ask that you connect with us, that you hold us in your arms and share your loving embrace. And we call on the powers within, our higher selves, our ancestral line. We call forth these powers and elements into the sacred circle. We create a circle of light surrounding our souls, surrounding our bodies, surrounding our homes. We ask that only information for our highest good comes through at this time. We ask to be protected. And with this sacred circle open, feel your heart reach out to the other beings in this circle. light workers around the world who are opening their hearts at this time. Feel that deep connection, that light that shoots out from your heart, from the front, the back, of sides, connecting with souls across the universe, creating this matrix of light and love. Allow your whole essence to connect with this grid. Feel as your soul is lifted out of your body, raised above where you're sitting or laying, moving out of your home, lifting you up into the night sky. See this beautiful golden grid as it bends across the planet. Seeing where the beams of light shoot back into the earth to connect with the bodies of all those light workers participating in the full moon, connecting to the grid of consciousness. Feel as the grid settles into the Christ consciousness grid above the earth. Almost a sigh of relief as we connect into this grid, recharging and re-energizing the global consciousness of the planet. Feel yourself spin with the earth, slowly rotating through the cosmos, witnessing the beauty of this planet, of this home where we live. On the horizon, this full moon begins to rise, growing bigger and brighter as the earth slowly rotates to face her. This beautiful female energy. Feel as this moon comes into full rotation, merging completely with the grid, sending shards of light and energy off the surface of the moon into this grid. This cool, calming energy of Libra settles among the grid like dew on a petal, a soft, calming embrace. Feel as Libra slowly removes all the worries that we brought into this space. Feel yourself releasing. We release all patterns into this moon. We ask the Mother Moon to take all ties that no longer serve us, to disconnect us from all relationships and situations that are not in our highest good, to remove all pain and aches that we have carried from old patterns, from karmic debt. lives that no longer have a role. Feel the grid shedding these layers, peeling away all that no longer serves as they absorb directly into the surface of the moon, painting her a beautiful pink hue as she transmutes this old stuck energy into love. Allow the moon to continue to pull. Ask yourself, what patterns are you ready to release? Patterns of relationships, experiences, personal emotions, insecurities, fears. Ask yourself if you are ready to release these patterns completely, down to a soul level. Say out loud, I release all patterns that no longer serve me. I release the past. I release all fear and pain attached to events. I release the need to control. I release the need to hold these memories. I release the need to punish myself for these events. I am free. I am free. I am free. And so it is. Feel as the moon's light centers into your heart space, creating a two-way tunnel of white, brilliant white light directly from your heart to the moon. Feel the moon's energy as she expands through your heart space. And this beautiful energy has a message. Dear beings of light, who look to the moon with such love and such hope, feel the energy of your loved ones as they come into this space. Feel them connect with you through time, filling yourselves with light and love and hope, of a sense of true belonging, which many of you have failed to feel in so long. That sense of connection. You are a piece of a massive puzzle, connected through every cell of your being, to every being in this universe and beyond. Allow yourself to feel this connection. Stop making the choice to feel alone. We are with you in this space, in this ocean of energy and time, where we feel you. We feel your love and your sadness. We feel your cries in the night, begging for remembrance. For we are you. We have been where you are. We will be where you are again. And someday you will look down on us and remind us of this connection. We are family. Family on a level that you might not understand. As much one as the other. Connected in a way that is untold on this planet. No separation. No distance. No time. For we are you and you are we. Open your heart to this truth, dear ones. Embrace the feeling of joy when you look up at the moon, when you see your reflection. Smile and know that we are smiling at you. Oh, dear ones, a time of truth is upon you. Embrace the truth and do not shy away. You are leaders of light, so lead us. Blessed be. Allow that feeling of connection with that family of light to settle around you like a warm blanket. Allow this connection with the moon to finish her healing work, to fill all of those severed ties with light, to fill all those places where those habits and patterns have been released. Feel as patches of light fill your soul, allowing you to feel whole and connected, allowing you to feel free. Allow this connection with the moon to release from your heart space, sending deep gratitude and love to this beautiful energy of Libra. And watch as the moon circles back on the other side of the horizon, setting in the distance, allowing you to float in this beautiful Christ consciousness, allowing the new energy that you have received to filter through the grid, helping to cleanse and elevate other beings of light on this planet, calling them to awaken, calling them to hope, calling them to love. Allow your focus to detach from the grid and slowly, like a leaf falling from the tree, move back into the atmosphere of the planet, slowly drifting down towards your home, into the room where you're sitting or laying. Allow your consciousness to look down on your physical form where it sits so relaxed. See this physical body as an entity of light, a vessel to hold your soul and allow you to experience this planet and all of its wonders. Allow yourself to feel excited to re-merge with your body, settling into the limbs, into the heart space. Take a deep breath in. Hold it at the top and release. Slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes as you come back into full consciousness. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Blessed be, dear ones.